Hello, welcome to day 4 of Rivalry Week, UNM versus NMSU. My name is Alex. I go by Portal in game.
Hey, my name is Erica.
Yeah, and today we're playing CounterStrike 2. So the UNM has chosen. They're doing best of 3. The first map is UNM's pick is on Vertigo. Then we'll be going to NMSU's pick, which is Shoot Inferno, and then a decider on Anubis.
I'm feeling pretty excited about this game just because Rivalry Week has been pretty close so far. It's been so much fun to watch everyone. I of course casted the R6 stream, but it's been so much fun like watching all the games. And so far, I believe it is 4-1 in Rivalry Week
That
right
is
now.
true. Yeah, it's 4-1 Rivalry Week right now. Um, whatchamacallit, I casted last year for the UNM 2023 Counter-Strike map. Back then it was Counter-Strike Global Offensive, but now it's CS2, so we're doing our debut in CS2. Last year we won 2-0 against NMSU, so I'm hoping we do the same thing. As for like the starting lineups for both teams, for UNM we have Wombat, Keen the Snake, both of which are returning from last year. Then IRS, Wright, and Wrestle. For NMSU starting team, they have Pigeon Seat Pie 7, who's the only returning player from last year's rivalry game. Then they have Vic, Burrito Boy, Leon, and Vibe Check. I think a lot of new players on both teams, so we can't say who's going to win for sure, but we're hoping that UNM pulls this one through, you know?
It's so much fun watching when new teams come together and play with each other because in a comp setting, it's so much different than a ranked setting, in my opinion. Um, so it's so much fun seeing that switch from going from ranked into comp because there's so many more comms and you guys have to like work as a team.
Yeah, and especially like it's very different from matchmaking, and especially when you know your opponents and like you know all that. So it's good to be organized. I know I'm the coordinator for the Team Fortress 2 and the Deadlock teams, and we do a lot of scrimmages, and it's very different than the casual versions of both games. So
No, yeah, definitely, because I'm a part of Silver Rainbow Six Siege, and it's way more different in a comp setting rather than a ranked setting. Just because there's so many more comms, and you have to like call out like, "Hey, I got shot from 90" and all of that kind of stuff.
damage numbers.
Oh yeah, well, in Rainbow we don't really have it. We just like, oh, we think we hit him 50, you know.
Yeah. In TF2, you see them. They just like appear over the opponent you're shooting or whatever. Same thing in Deadlock.
But I'm low key excited for this match. How are you feeling about it tonight?
I'm so excited. Oh my god, I love Counter Strike. Yeah, what's crazy about our team is that we're going immediately into a Nace match after this. So, they're always playing, they're always working. So I think I've seen how hard like each of our team has worked on Counter Strike, and I think they're really gonna do well this game. Um, I'm very close friends with their team leader Wombat, also known as Ike in real life. So,
I'm
you know.
also pretty close with Ike. We actually are on the Siege team. I played CS:GO with him a couple times. Give that man an op. That man needs an op in his hand.
Yeah,
It's kind of his gun.
he's good at
Um,
clicking on people.
no, yeah, I played with him a couple times, and I kind of got back into CS:GO.
There he goes right there.
There he goes. I got back into CS:GO, and we started playing here and there, and it's been so much fun so far. But going from CS:GO to CS2 was kind of weird because I had to like
Yes.
re-download everything, and I was like, just for like there to be like minimal updates. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
honest.
very different. I feel with the movement. Like definitely pro players feel it, normal
Mhm.
players feel it. Like it feels different because it's in a new game engine. It's in Source 2. You know.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, I think it's been mostly for the best. I think there's like with the subtick and the new like just breathe more life into the game. So
Mhm. Mhm.
it's pretty cool.
But yeah, yeah, low key.
I think yeah. How long have you been? How much like Counter Strike have you played?
I've been playing for a while now, on and off. I would say a good maybe year or two.
A year or two?
Yeah,
Nice,
but
nice.
it's always on and off because I always get really mad at the game. Then I always come back to it,
Yeah, it's
and then I'm
frustrating.
like, let's run this up again. Play it again. How
Yeah,
about you?
I've been playing like also on and off since like about like high schoolish, just
Mhm.
because I don't know I've been switching. I always switch between games. I can't really stick with one. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But it was between I started did Team Fortress and then Counter Strike and went back to Team Fortress. And I spent most of college doing Team Fortress, but I still
Yeah.
have a place in my heart for Counter-Strike. It's a great
No,
game.
I have a place in my heart for CounterStrike and Valorant. I just kind of chose Siege because
Yeah,
that's my game. I love Siege so much.
I played a little bit of Siege. I think that game's interesting. There's so many characters. It's so hard to like as like a new player, there's like a very high skill floor for me to reach because I don't really know what everyone does.
Yeah, it's kind of like when we were talking about earlier the comp setting, you kind of have to pick different roles for people. But in CS:GO, you don't really have to do that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Besides, like, what equipment you're bringing, like, oh, I'm bringing the mollies, or I'm bringing the frags, or I'm bringing the smokes.
Yeah, everyone in Counter-Strike is like it's the same. Everyone can buy the same items. It's basically five of the same kind of like type of player. There's no like heroes or characters. You're all just the same guy, and it's just down to who can shoot better and who
He's
can
just
play the map better, right?
he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy that points and shoots.
Yeah. Something a little different from Counter-Strike Global Offensive to Counter-Strike 2 is matches are now played to 13 instead of 16.
Mhm.
So each half consists of 12 rounds, which is different from Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Otherwise, the overtime rules are like basically the same, six round overtime with like 50,000 each side. Um, that's how each of these maps will be played.
What also sucks is like the one map that I have the most knowledge on. We're obviously not playing today.
Did you say Office?
No, I know Dust is Dust 2, I
Yeah, Dust
believe.
2, Dust
That's
2.
the one I know like the most about
Yeah.
cuz I always play that one. That one's like the only one I queue whenever I queue. It's either that or Office, and we're not playing it today
Yeah.
sadly. I know a little bit about each of these maps that we are playing today, but yeah.
Yeah, Dust 2 I feel like is so like aim heavy, like I mean there's a lot of utility of course, but like I think like a lot of times you have like people who are better shooters tend to do better on like Dust 2, you know?
But also, I feel like Dust 2, like, everyone knows. Like, it's a
Yeah.
staple in the gaming community, I feel, because it's just so known.
Mhm.
Even if you, like, haven't played CSGO, you're like, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I've.
they've ported it to like different games and
Yeah, they're
stuff.
like, I've seen that map before. I've seen this layout before. And it's CSGO. Like, I feel like a lot of people know that map.
Yeah, yeah. Same thing with Mirage. I feel like Mirage is like the other map that like almost everybody knows. I feel like it's kind of just like. And another thing is like I feel like everyone plays better on that map, which is kind of weird, but like
Yeah.
kind of true. Even like new players, they've just played it so much they just have the map knowledge to like get away with stuff like they normally wouldn't on like a map they don't have greater knowledge on. But
So, how would you rate your knowledge of CSGO on, like, a scale from 1 to 10?
probably I don't know. I guess
Like,
average, like
like
probably average. I don't know.
Like 10 being like you know the most tech, like you know all the spots, and like a 1 being like, oh, I barely just played.
I'm like a huge nerd, so like I like spend a lot of time like learning smokes and like other stuff. I'm more of like a support player in Counter Strike. I like throwing the nades and like setting my team up for kills.
Hmm.
Um, that's what I did when I played Counter Strike a lot. But what you call it? I guess for my knowledge of the game, yeah, I guess like 5, 6, maybe around that range, a little more than average. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think last time I played, I was like Gold Nova, like probably high mid Gold Nova.
Hmm.
So like I don't even know if they use the same ranks. They use like a Premier system or something now.
Yeah.
I don't know what that translates to now, but I was just kind of like I feel like an average sort of player.
Yeah. I'll give myself maybe like a 3 to a 3.5. I feel like in CS:GO, I'm just like your average casual player. Like I know some site maps, like I know some things, but like I don't know like tech. I feel like
Yeah.
I don't know like, oh, if I throw smoke at this little
Oh,
pixel, then
this
it's gonna
pixel is
land
gonna land
here.
here. Yeah. No, yeah, and that's like all I would do then. So.
No, yeah, I don't know that, but like I know first person shooters, and I will be honest, like casting mainly first person shooters, they're all pretty similar to cast. I will be honest. Especially I would consider like Valorant, CS:GO,
Yeah.
Rainbow. Like all I feel like all those are pretty similar to cast for because they're all first person shooters.
Yeah, yeah, it's very straightforward what's going on. Like,
Yeah.
there's big plants, big like bomb blows up, like,
Mhm.
that sort of stuff.
And like in like every one of those games, there's a bomb site that you have to defuse.
Yeah.
Like they're all so pretty similar, except in like two of the games you have to buy all the stuff you want. but in Rainbow you just
You
automatically
just
get
get
all
it.
the stuff
Yeah.
you want. So that's like the only main difference in my opinion.
Yeah. That
Um,
makes Counter-Strike and Valorant unique games because they do have that economy where like you have to like manage your money well and
yeah,
like think about like, am I going
especially
to be able to like buy the weapons I want next
mhm.
round, and like should I like try and save my money and save it for later when
especially on like lost rounds. But I know Counter Strike, don't they do something very interesting in my opinion, where if you like lose more than like 3 or 4 rounds, they give you a bit of extra money to try to
yeah,
help with that.
so each round there's a loss bonus and
Mhm.
it stacks up over each round. So I think when both teams start off with one loss bonus, which is about I think $500 extra if you lose. So I think that translates to $2,400. And every round you lose, you get another 500 on top of that, which caps out at around I think
Mhm.
3,400 or something. But you know, but like that's kind of like how the loss bonus works. It's supposed to like help you get back into the game
Mhm.
after being on a losing streak. But the thing is like after you win games, that loss bonus goes away. So like losing again becomes more punishing.
Yeah, but I feel like because I don't think Valorant does that, so I feel like that's what sets CS:GO apart from Valorant. Because everyone always compares the two.
Yeah, they're
I
very
always,
similar.
yeah, I always hear people compare the two, but everyone always says like Valorant is a more colorful version, and CS:GO is the more like bland, like.
But if you've seen CS2, it's like the saturation's like on
No,
like
yeah.
yeah, it's like very very bright now. Like the old game, yeah, it was like really like kind of dark and gray. But like this one, like CS2 compared to CS:GO, it's just like a lot more brighter.
Mhm.
Um, I guess visibility's better too. It's that Source 2 engine, with all the new like lighting technology and whatnot that they're
Mhm.
doing.
But yeah, I am low key feeling good about this game. I. How do you think Rivalry Week has been going?
I think it's been going great for UNM. I mean, we've won 4 games. Like I don't know.
No, yeah,
We
I.
have 2 more left, I think. So this game, and then afterwards, I think it's like Splatoon, right? Or
Mhm.
yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't be there. I do have a game today,
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
go Rainbow Six Siege. But yeah, today I'm feeling really good about just Rivalry Week as a general. Actually, after this, after my game tonight, I'm gonna be driving down to Cruces to go
Oh yeah.
support the UNM football team.
Oh, that's awesome.
Um,
Nice.
so it's gonna be a long drive. I'm from Cruces, but I chose to go to UNM.
Nice.
So everyone always is like, why? Um, but yeah, so I get to go see my family, go watch the game. In my house, it's kind of like a house divided because my brother goes to state, I go to UNM.
Oh really?
And it's very funny because my mom and dad, they'll both put on like separate gear
Gear
from both
whoever's.
colleges.
That's funny.
Like my mom, I called my mom today and I was like, I have so much stuff I have to do today. And she's like, yeah, someone came up to me and asked me about the game today and who I wanted to root for. And she just said, yeah, a
Yeah.
team's going to win.
A team's gonna win.
It's
Yeah.
a house divided in my house, but it's always so much fun during rivalry week. I've been texting my brother updates because he doesn't really watch esports that often. He's more of like a sports person.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've been updating him about esports, and I'm like,
You're just rubbing it in that like
yeah,
we're
yeah.
winning a bunch of games.
And he's like, I don't pay attention to that, but I'm like, you have to start.
Yeah. I think are we close to starting by the way, or okay, well, hopefully we'll be starting in a few minutes, but you know, just some technical difficulties, I guess, with the spectator plugin or spectator tool.
It's all good. I know we've been having a couple of those because I know we had some technical difficulties with Siege as well. Um,
Yeah,
but it's all good. It's technology. It happens.
yeah.
Um,
I think
w-
future games will go a lot smoother, right?
hmm
So.
But we have our lovely team over here that you can't see that is working so very hard to fix it. I give them
Yeah.
little hearts because they're doing their best,
Mhm.
and I love them. They're doing their best.
Yeah. Go production.
Go production. No, funny enough. Ax came up to me and was like, "Do you want to join production?" I was like, "I don't know if I can." And now I'm a caster. I've cast
Nice.
twice now, and now I'm in this role.
Yeah. I think I wanted to join like the graphic design team. I think that'd be cool. I like making posters and stuff, but
hmm
you know, for production, I've just only done the casting stuff, I guess, since like I'm primarily, I guess, I play video games primarily. So
Yeah. No, I did not know esports had so many like little outlets. Like even if you like don't play video games, you can like find a little spot for yourself into like esports, either like casting or what is it called? Graphic design, even if it's just like production, like the back end.
yeah,
It's so interesting to watch. I've always wanted to do it, but it's like It seems very overstimulating. So I'm always like,
Yeah, there's so many
production
groups. There's
shaking
like,
their head.
and then there's like leadership roles too, like people managing like our finances for like the
Mhm.
computers and like managing teams and like coordinating games and stuff. There's a lot to do
Mhm.
in esports. I guess it's a big kind of industry, and there's a lot of multidisciplinary sort of like areas like in there.
Mhm.
So,
No, I'm gonna be honest. I did not know we had an esports team till like sophomore year.
oh yeah,
So I joined as a sophomore because I went to a random tabling event, and I think I saw Darian actually,
oh
the
nice,
president, and he was like, "Do you
the
like
best
play
there
video
is.
games?" And I was like, "Actually, I do. How did you know?" And now I'm here,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
now I'm casting. No.
I came to like I remember looking up like UNM esports like in high school because I was
Mhm.
like I'm like, do they have one? And it's like, oh heck yeah, they do. And I'm like I hope they have that game that I play, Team Fortress, and like
Mhm.
they didn't, but like it's okay because I made it, so it's a thing now. So
No, I think it's so funny because I think it was like right after I graduated high school, my high school decided to do esports and get an esports team started. And I was like, you couldn't have done this while I was there, please? Just maybe. But now they do have an esports team. I see them like compete every once in a while, and I see them on their little social medias with their little jerseys. And I think it's the cutest thing ever. And I think it's so funny when they come over here and start playing esports for us. It's just like it's the best feeling ever because then it's like it's my old high school and this is my college that I go to. What the heck? It's two worlds colliding, especially because the college or the high school is in Cruces. So,
so looks like the game is starting now.
ooh.
So we'll be going into that right now. Oh, look at that crosshair, nice.
I love all the good luck, have fun,
Yep. All right. Well, looks like
Oh.
this is the knife round here. So we're deciding who plays first, which side. They get to decide what side T or CT that they want to play.
Oh.
Looks like we got lots of carnage here, but it seems like only one NMSU player going down. Or oh shoot,
Oh.
it's 1v1. We'll see who can do it. It's Leon versus Russell here. Um, they both are one shot. Oh, and
Oh.
Russell gets the kill. Okay, so UNM decides which side they want to start on. So they can choose either CT or T. I think typically you probably choose. Looks like they're starting CT, so that's good.
Mhm.
They recently changed this map. There's a new pathway to A, just like straight through the spawn right there, off to the left. You
Mhm.
can see it down that corridor, but um, that's something that wasn't in this version last year. If you tuned in for that.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna be honest. I do like playing CT better because there's a couple guns on CT that I prefer over the terrace guns. That I just feel like I'm better with. Like
Yeah.
Loki, the AK, I am not
Looks
that
like
good with.
NMSU is going for an A rush here. They're all going up ramp here. IRS makes first contact. He's stalling them. Oh, I am KZ managed to get the real light. IRS gets a headshot. Oh my God,
Oh.
Wombat finds another one. They're down 3. Looks like NMSU has all gone down. Firefight right there.
That was so quick to happen because it seemed like we were losing numbers, and then all of a sudden the table flipped and they started losing numbers.
Yeah, there's some
That's
quick rotations from UNM there to get to A
hmm
to stop that A push or
that's
A rush.
that's kind of what happens in CS:GO. I feel it's just like they get some picks, but then all of a sudden the tables can turn at any moment and just turn against you or in your favor.
Oh, this is interesting. It looks like 3 of the players on NMSU are forcing the second round despite not getting a bomb plant. So we got 2 SMGs and a Tech 9.
And it looks
Looks
like
like
they might be doing the same push here.
yeah. The bomb's lagging a bit behind. He might try and looks like he was lurking. Okay, IRS manages to find 2 on ramp here. He sees a third one, he gets it, and a fourth. Oh, he almost got it. He's down to 28 health, and Wright manages to get it. Another round going to UNM, just like Wallet, I guess. They just had better guns, honestly. um, very nice though.
hmm
All
And
right.
that's what kind of sucks with the force round is if you like have a force round and then you try to buy again, you're not gonna have enough money for what you want, so that
Yeah,
will send you
exactly.
into another save or a force round again.
Yeah, looks
And it,
like those NMSU players who bought last round aren't going to have enough for armor and rifle this round. So they have 2 players without rifles, which is a little unfortunate, but you know.
yeah, one looks like they're going without armor.
Wow. Okay. Oh
Oh,
no,
never
they
mind.
got it. They got it.
Never mind.
there's a tactical pause going right now, so they're clearly deciding like on what to buy here. So there's only 2 rifles on NMSU side, 3 SMGs.
And it looks like UNM is fully stacked.
Yep, they're full bot. Yep,
They're ready.
all
Now,
the money in the world.
do we think they're gonna go for another A push?
Maybe.
Because
Who
they've done it
knows?
twice now.
Yeah. I mean, you probably want to apply pressure on both sides of the map, I think, early. I don't know. They seem to be going just one way. So, looks like they're kind of splitting up a bit more. Looks like there's going to be contact here. Tricky takes down Keen the Snake in mid. He gets traded by IRS, though. So, both teams 4v4 still even. IRS puts down a molly behind him. I think Burrito almost got him.
I saw Burrito shoot him a little bit, so Burrito definitely knows he's there.
Yeah. Right now it's quiet. I think the players on A going for a push. Patient 0 moving up. Oh, looks like Wombat spots 1, gets 2,
Gets the pick?
gets 1 pick, but goes down, gets traded to KZ. IRS managed to pick Burrito off there.
But UNM does have the numbers here.
Yep, 3v1. Looks like the bomb is heading towards A on KZ. He's walking around. He's being quiet. He has plenty of time. 50 seconds left in the round. UNM does not know where he is, though. He's being sneaky. They're covering all their flanks. So
He is kind of low, though.
he's going to B right now. He's on ramp.
So
Yeah, he is very low. He took some damage from that fight earlier with Wombat. He's heading up, about to peek. Russell, seeing him, does some more damage, but not enough to kill him. Oh, and throws a nade. And hits. He didn't even hit him. Oh, dang. Okay. And then Russell managed to take out KZ. So that was another good round going to UNM. I don't even know. Yeah, NMSU is just like, down 3 rounds. I think this round, though, this is the first like round where everyone's going to have rifles. That last round, they had like 3 SMGs. So.
Ooh, but I see UNM is buying an op.
Yeah. Ops are good. The 1-shot kill to the chest or the head or whatever. Okay, a molly coming from Keen. Looks like they're setting up some utility for some early damage. NMSU looks like they're going for a B push, I think. Or no, that has to. Yeah, it's a B push. Wrestle is moving out to the outside in this pillar right here. NMSU throws a flash, does not hit Wrestle. Another flash. He's full blind. He can't see those players. UNM's able to rotate. They kind of made too much noise. Russell gets one. Keen gets one. But Patient 0 managed to trade Russell through the smoke. Patient 0 gets another one. Traded by IRS. IRS gets another one. Ooh, and the last one, he managed to get 3 kills. Very
That's
cool.
a nice little 3K.
Yeah. And that wins the UNM the round. I feel like NMSU, they're taking too long to... they're not really like, they just like go all in on a site at the start of the round. They're not really making UNM, they're not trying to bait out any like utility because, UNM's able to put down smokes, put down incendiaries, and it just kind of locks them out and they have to wait for those things to go away. That gives UNM time to rotate over. And by the time they get over, it's already like, a very disadvantaged fight because, UNM's all there. NMSU going for another A rush right here. IRS lining up a flashbang. Does he hit any? I think that slows him down a little bit. Looks like they're going out. Patient 0 gets a deagle headshot on right there. IRS. Oh, a couple players on site. IRS managed to take down KZ and Patient 0. 2 kills there. He's going to get a third one? Almost. He takes that. Takes one down to half health. Burrito manages to catch Wombat. Unfortunately, does he get the gun or anything? No. Everyone. This is like. Oh, he does get. There is a M4. 1v2. Wrestles the last one, and he goes down to the NMSU player. So, yeah, that was unfortunate. I think maybe some bad timing by Wombat with that flashbang. He kind of just like got caught out by that, right? I don't know.
Well, and also I feel like NMSU has been having a harder time because they've been having to need those save rounds and like those force rounds. But now you see them, they're all buying like rifles and they have almost full utility on, and everyone has shield.
That was like a crazy eco round last round because they bought like basically nothing and they're super rich now. And UNM's forced to buy a budget rifle and an SMG. They still managed to get an op though, so Wombat can keep sniping.
But an op with no shield.
Burrito is lurking up A site. Oh, Wombat managed to find the bomb. On A site. So, yeah, NMSU throws a nade. They're seeing if like they can, you know, stop them from crossing. We throw a smoke down so they cover. They're gonna try and get the bomb. Right is trying to spam through the smoke to try and catch someone crossing, but looks like they managed to get the bomb. They're heading towards B. UNM kind of suspects this. There's a lot of utility coming mid. Flashbang goes, gets 2 players on NMSU blinded. There's smokes down, cutting the mid in half right here. We have a lot of NMSU players looking for picks here. They're spreading out, trying to see where there's an opening. Patient Zero finds that opening on B, gets the kill. Burrito gets one on A too. Dang, the whole map's opening up for NMSU. Looks like they're committing bomb towards B though. The player flanks through mid here and manages to get the A site player. Gets traded though. Still 2v2 now. Keen manages to catch one on B site here. Oh, Wombat finds one on the thing. He's covering his friend from defusing. Oh my god, he goes down, but Keen manages to take the kill and continue the defuse. And they UNM gets another round. So, yeah, looks like we'll be going into another buy round here. It's really rough on CT when you lose like a round after winning a lot, because you just like it just wipes out your economy if like you just full bot, you know. So.
No, yeah. Especially if they keep force buying this op or keep buying the op.
Yeah.
Because the op isn't like one of the most expensive guns.
Yeah,
but it's so good.
Even though UNM managed to win that round, they lost so many players that like they still have to buy an SMG and a budget rifle. So, you know, but.
Well, NMSU has all AKs.
Ooh, some nice early nade damage right there from, I think that was Keen. Wombat's peeking into ramp again, looking for another pick like last round. Wrestle is on the outside there. Wombat moving around. Looks like it's really quiet right now. I think NMSU is pretty spread out. I think they're just looking for picks again. The smoke is fading on A. Oh, Keen makes contact, goes down to Patient Zero. 3 players down on UNM right now. This is looking really bad. IRS managed to find one in mid. Gets another one. 2 kills. Looks like he has bomb control in mid there. They took the bomb mid, so NMSU players have to come to UNM in order to plant the bomb. They hear one shooting over in whatchamacallit, CT spawn. Ooh, they get full blind, both of them do, but they don't push off of it. Looks like IRS managed to get one. Oh, but he goes down, unfortunately.
NMSU did a really good job that round of like forcing him to pick his one-on-one because they almost all swung at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
So it would kind of overstimulate you because you have to shoot at 3 different people,
yeah,
you know?
Using their numbers to their advantage there. I think maybe if like UNM had maybe positioned a little more passive, maybe they could have like tried to isolate some 1v1s depending on like what angle they took.
Because usually if another team is playing for picks, I usually like to play more passive. And usually that will help me get my own picks.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, it looks like UNM's on like a full save round, but like, you know, they managed to get a pick somehow. Oh, okay. Three down. Unfortunate. But yeah, this is just a round where, you know, UNM's trying to save up money for the next round since they don't have any good money this round to buy or anything. Last one left is Wrestle. He's got no armor and just a USP, which is the starting off. He managed to get an AK though, so if he can live with this, this will be a great help. But I think he's actually going to try and, you know, go to the bomb site. Well, he's in mid here. I guess he's just trying to catch like people rotating out. He is very low. No armor, 22 health. Like a one shot. Oh, this nade might kill him right here. That's unfortunate. Oh, he misses. Lol. So the NMSU player misses that nade. Looks like he's heading to A to save.
He just threw it a little bit too short.
I don't know if the NMSU players aren't really hunting him down. They might come across him. They're leaving sight here. I think they're worried about like a ninja defuse or something, but they're just in their spawn right now. They might see him if they just go up ramp right now, but I think UNM has successfully saved a rifle. So NMSU takes that round. And UNM, you know, living on A behind the sandbags with a rifle. That is like extremely helpful because that's one less rifle you got to buy on CT, and the entire team has rifles. Without it, they wouldn't have been able to buy with, you know, not having one.
But also, most of the team doesn't even have shield.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, they're running no shields on a lot of them, so, you know, they're missing armor. They're going to take extra damage and also more knockback, so it'll be harder to hit people when you whatchamacallit.
Ooh, but that nade.
That nade managed to get like really good damage on 2 players on or 1 player in Beast. Vic manages to get Wombat on A again. Looks like we have 2 NMSU players heading up ramp. We have right here watching from Heaven. He's getting pushed off the angle right there, just from some good spam. They got a molly right where he's at. UNM has to back up. You know, you see here just like NMSU has like all the map control. They just like they can go wherever they want. They have one player lurking in B in case like someone tries to go behind them, covering their flank. Ooh, the Keen managed to get a smoke fade kill on someone right there. And then Right goes around the outside and gets another kill. Does Keen see Burrito right there? He's in the smoke.
I think so.
Wow, that's really close. Oh, and he goes down. Shoot, I think Burrito might have hurt him. IRS doesn't know where to look. Thinks there might be a player on site. Looks like they're backing up. Wonder if they're going to try and retake this. 2v2. It's kind of rough.
Well, they did also just get plant down, so they do have about 40 seconds?
Yeah, 40 seconds. So they're moving up. They're being quiet. They're walking. Pretty much. Oh, okay. Looks like Burrito managed to take down IRS. And then Leon comes from ramp and gets the second kill. So it was a failed retake from UNM there. NMSU takes another round.
Yeah, that was kind of tricky because with that last guy, he kind of got pinched by both of them. So
Because he didn't know where to look. He got killed by the other guy. Each teammate got one kill. So it's almost even now. The early lead from UNM is still there, up one round, but
And I think they're going to do another save round.
this is an eco. I think they're just doing pistols. So, and then NMSU has full buys again. But, you know, don't underestimate the eco round because they have, you know, this Deagle can like one-shot people.
Oh, and
they
they're just rushing.
Yeah, they rushed through mid there. They managed to get a pick on somebody with the 5.7, so that surprised them.
So that's
Wasn't
one
ready, had a
rifle.
nade out. Yep, they got one rifle. IRS gets another one. Oh, shoot. Oh, Burrito managed to get 3 in B right there. Oh, but he's not paying attention, and Wombat gets the deagle. IRS is on B site. Looks like he's trying to contest. Oh, he swings outside, but does not manage to get the kill. Only Wombat left. Looks like he's trying to go for a retake, but, you know, he gets traded, unfortunately.
That was a pretty good save round. Usually when I'm in a save round, I usually just play for picks there. Because that's all you can really do. But them rushing into their spawn was kind of funny.
Yeah, that was epic.
Because it's like what you would not expect on a save round.
Yeah, they're just using their numbers to overwhelm the players, and I don't think they expected it, so it was a good play, I think.
And I feel like that was a really good save round because now UNM
Yeah.
has 2 ops.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, every player that doesn't survive has to rebuy their equipment, so, you know, even though they didn't win, they managed to get 4 kills on a save round, so that's severely, like, damaged the NMSU economy. Looks like they're coming towards A ramp again. They're coming up really quick. Right managed to feed. Oh, he gets caught with a nade out. That's so unfortunate. Vic gets another kill on Keen. Wombat managed to trade him out, though, with the op. Gets another kill on A. Playing on the outside of the smoke with his pistol. Oh, he goes down, unfortunately, to patient 0.
It's all good, and it looks like they're
Burrito gets a kill
right now.
on a rotator here. It's only Wrestle left with the AUG. Seems like he's going to try and go for a retake here. Or maybe he's just looking for exit frags. I think he's going for exit frags. Yeah, so if someone tries to leave, he'll try and like catch them so he can get some picks late round. But he's saving his gun for next round.
Which is low-key smart, especially with that $250 sitting in his pocket. He's not going to get a lot of money from this
if he
round
dies.
if they lose or if he dies. So that's kind of smart, saving the gun for next round and going for those picks whenever
Looks
they
like
leave.
NMSU starting the hunt now. They're looking for him.
Oh, no.
They're heading to B site. Looks like there's going to be a
Oh,
confrontation.
there's all of them.
Let's see, is Wrestle going to go down? I don't think he's looking the right way. Oh, he gets peeked by 3 players and goes down. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, and that's a really unfortunate for UNM because they're down a lot of money here. They're gonna have to, you know, you see, what you call it, the you know, couple budget rifles. It's like very unfortunate. Also, no armor across the whole team. So.
And then especially with this round, because I believe next round they switch.
Yeah, that's true.
So right now they just kind of got to spend all their money. Because
Yep,
next round
exactly.
it's not going to matter how much money they had.
Yeah, because the money will reset. Looks like NMSU's coming towards B. Leon gets a kill on Wrestle. IRS rotating over. But looks like, honestly, NMSU has full control of the bomb site. Their anchor just went down immediately. IRS sees one, come through the smoke, goes down to KZ. Right is on the outside of the site, looking around for maybe a kill. Ooh, all utility just goes into, you know, UNM spawn like in CT. They're just throwing smokes. They're throwing everything they
There's
got in there. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wright gets pushed out, but Wombat managed to get a kill from ramp. He goes down to Leon. Only Keen left versus 2 players. One is full health. Oh, and he goes down to the op. He was holding pillar. So that ends the half 5-7 in favor of NMSU.
I feel like that was a pretty good first half. Especially how UNM played in that first round whenever like they kept not letting NMSU have that more money.
Yeah.
Especially with them losing.
Yeah, they tried to keep the momentum, but once the buy rounds came, that's when, there's more of an even playing field, and you just have to play. You're on a level playing field. You just got to play better than the other team. Yeah, so since we swapped halves, the teams will switch sides. So UNM is now on the terrorist side, and NMSU is on the counter-terrorist side. Looks like UNM's going for like a B push. A lot of utility going in. Oh, a massive nade from NMSU. Does like about 200 damage. UNM gets 2 going into B site. Wombat's full blind though. Stays up. Oh, he's swinging wide on that guy. Oh my god. Wombat gets another kill. He's pushing even more. Oh, he gets 4 kills. Last player on NMSU is found on ramp. IRS can't get the kill with the Glock. Right backs him up, manages to finish him off. And that gives the first pistol round to UNM.
And I feel like those either like the first 2 pistol rounds are very crucial because it determines how much money you'll have for the upcoming next rounds.
Yeah, winning the pistol round can almost guarantee you like a round or 2 just based on like having more money. You see here, UNM has like all rifle buys, and NMSU is like full saving. Like they're not buying anything.
They don't even have any util to throw at this point.
Yep. Looks like they're rushing mid here, but UNM's rushing A, so by the time they get through into their spawn, they're not going to see anyone. They hear them, though, so UNM knows what's up. They hear a bunch of players coming from behind, so they know they got to watch that. They're still clearing the bomb site because they don't know that everyone's there. Oh, dang. KZ managed to get a kick with the USP. Oh, but Wrestle managed to gets 4. Wow, nice. He ran out of bullets in his main gun, so he switched to his sidearm and managed to get like a couple more, which is crazy. Last player from NMSU is hiding in heaven right here. Keen sees him, but doesn't manage to get the kill. Wombat's lurking along the side here, but Wright managed to get the kill as he's watching the outside of the bomb site in the CT.
That was a nice little fast little 4K.
Yeah, that was quick.
Like it all happened so fast.
This is a very fast-paced game. There's a lot of, there's quiet moments, right? But then everything happens just all at once.
I feel like especially some pistol rounds are very quiet, and then you get to moments like these where it's just like one kill right after another, and all of a sudden one of your teammates has a 4K.
Yeah. Okay, both teams have rifles this round, so we'll see how it goes.
NMSU does not have that much util though.
Yeah,
so
they're a little poorer than UNM is, but
I wonder how they're gonna try to keep UNM off site.
Yeah, UNM has full util, and NMSU is just burning all of theirs. They only have 1 flash left on their entire team. Ooh, man, IRS gets a sneaky peek through the grates right there, and Keen gets another one on B site. Almost, yeah, he gets a 3rd too. And we have a lurker going through mid here, managed to catch a rotator coming from CT. Patient Zero managed to gets him though as he comes from A. It looks like Patient Zero is the last one alive. He's on that connector right there. He's just waiting. Oh, dang, Wombat just walks into his sightline and goes down. Unfortunate. Keen throws a molly to try and force him out of there, but lands a little shallow. He's like rotating along the side here. This is a very tough situation for NMSU 1v3. He sees, Wright sees Patient Zero right here. He throws a flash, the last flash on the team. That's the one he picked up from Wombat, I assume. Wright's just spamming. Oh, okay, and then Keen pushes into their spawn and manages to find him. So, yep, that's another round for UNM. They've taken the lead back after being behind 2 rounds at the start of this half.
I feel like it's as I keep saying, like those first couple rounds are very crucial, and UNM has been doing pretty good at
they're winning the pistol round. Yeah, they've won both pistol rounds this game. That's given them momentum to start both halves off. Let's just hope they can maintain that to win the game.
Because now NMSU only really has pistols. I mean, I see like a Deagle, but that's
don't underestimate the Deagle though, because that will just like one-shot you. It's crazy.
True, but I mean, I only see 1 Deagle, so.
Yeah. It's like IRS is pushing up the A ramp here through elevator. think that's elevator. I forgot the name of that. Yeah, UNM just spread out. They're looking for picks, but you know NMSU they're spread out as well. But the thing is, they don't have like any armor, any like guns really. They're all on pistols, so you know
NMSU just kind of looks like they're holding angles for the most part, like crucial angles to get onto site.
they're hoping UNM makes a mistake here.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Wombat's making first contact on the A ramp. There's a player close. He does not know that though. He mollies out the sandbags to clear it. A flash goes through, and Wombat manages to get the kill on that guy playing close. Gets a second from another one just walking into his sight line. Will he get any more? Let's see. The rest of the UNM is pushing. They're rotating the bomb over to A since they've successfully opened it up. Wombat's peeking into their spawn here. IRS manages to get him with the crossfire with Wombat. Another fight's going on here. Ooh, just instant boom with the M4. IRS gets another kill. And Wombat with a nice flick up to heaven there to get the last player.
I played with Wombat a couple times on CSGO, and just watching him with the op is
It's
so
crazy, yeah.
funny. Because he's always super good with it, especially with those, because the op is a one tap.
Yeah,
And he's just so good at just,
like flicking and just instantly getting someone he sees.
like, I don't think I would have gotten that shot if I just
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
his head like that in heaven, you know? But
Of course.
Wombat does.
So yeah, still full buy from both teams, but this is a very crucial round for NMSU. If they lose this, they got to go on another save round, and that's another round they're going to lose, most likely. But you know, full buy from both teams. They have full utility on both sides. NMSU putting a lot of utility towards a ramp here. It's a player on sandbags. Keen sees him. I think he saw him rotate over there. He manages to catch him. Wombat's on B, probably looking for a pick here. He's like lurking, but it seems like almost like NMSU is almost conceded this A site. Leon managed to get a kill, but IRS is on the opposite side of the map on A. Ramp managed to get one, but Patient Zero gets Keen on A. Still dead even, 3v3, although IRS here, he has like 8 health. Looks like they're moving the bomb quietly back to B. And, you know, still we got like a setup here, one player playing mid here. Looks like Wrestle is going to... He does not see him! Oh no, that's so unfortunate. So he goes down to Tricky, Vic. Both UNM players are on B. Once they throw this smoke, the jig is up. The rest of the team's going to start rotating over. Throws a smoke for CT spawn. They know they're there. He's rushing up. The rest of the team, NMSU, is trying to rush over. Oh, dang. That's unfortunate. Vic managed to get the last 2 kills, winning the round for NMSU.
It's especially hard, especially if you're an like someone like IRS, that position where you're like 7 health, one of the last ones alive.
Yeah, you just go down to like, you know, like a sneeze basically, right?
No, yeah, like someone breathes on you, you're dead there, but.
Looks like NMSU's taking their second timeout right now. But, yeah. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, it's like those moments like that where you're just like, should
Clutch
I?
or kick.
Yeah, clutch or click, or like, especially if I have one other person alive, usually I'll like use myself as bait to just
Yeah.
run in there, get all of them out and shooting at me, and then my teammates should know where they're at.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was I think you know he tried to isolate. He had a 1v1 there, but a little bit of a disadvantage. Like you know, the NMSU had the peekers advantage there when they swung out, and then you know Vic managed to just like get everybody. All right. Well, looks like the timeout has ended, and we're going into the next round. NMSU still kind of hurting on the economic side. Down, they're buying an SMG and a budget rifle, but UNM still able to buy full stuff, mollies, utility, guns, everything. Keen's going up on B. Oh, gets taken down by Leon. He does not see him there. They throw some nades, 3 nades over towards B to stop any further pushes. Does Wright see him? Oh, shoot. Leon saw him, though. Dang, that's unfortunate. So Wright goes down to Leon. Only 3 players left on UNM. They all have full utility, though, so they do have some advantage there. If only, hopefully they can use that to get some kills. Dang, okay, as Wrestle was moving up mid, Patient Zero takes him out. Wombat's here on B ramp again. He's looking for Leon, who's already taken out 2 of his teammates, and he's right in front of him. He does not see him. It's unfortunate.
And he gets caught with a nade in his
But he
hand.
gets traded by RRS. RRS catches another one with a nade out. So 1v3, throws a smoke down. All 3 players are on B site though, so, you know, IRS just has to like, you know, oh, he's nading the smoke to see through, does not see anybody. Does he see the player on the far left? Nope, 4x3, unfortunate. So that goes another round to NMSU to tie it up 9-9.
This is a very close game so far.
Yep.
Because UNM has been doing a really good job at like getting those first couple rounds, but then I feel like after a while it just kind of dies out.
Yeah.
Because NMSU starts to learn how they're playing and all of that, and then I feel like NMSU just adapts to their playing style.
I think NMSU, another thing I think it's important to know is they're really using their utility well to get kills. The thing is like, you know, like right there, managed to get like 20 damage on one of the players coming up B right here. I think they're just using their utility better than UNM, and that's why in early rounds where they don't have any utility, they're not doing as well, but later in the round they are. Wombat managed to get a kill here on B. Oh, Vic goes down to, sorry, Vic gets a kill on Wombat, then Leon gets one on B ramp. We're down to a 4v3. Wrestle gets shot in mid, flanking around. So looks like there's only 2 players left for UNM on B ramp. Managed to get some good damage through the smoke there onto Vic, but that's it. IRS looks like he's moving the bomb maybe towards A. They're not really sure where they want to go right now. They're kind of lingering. Looks like the rest of NMSU doesn't know where they're at, so they're playing one player towards A and another one in mid. But looks like Leon's getting a little antsy. He kind of wants to see what's going on here. Although, yeah, it's just like a stalemate right now, I guess. Both teams are just kind of waiting for the other to push. But, you know, they can't wait here forever. There's only 40 seconds left in the round. IRS managed to get a kill on the Vic here and Leon, so it's a 2v2 once again. I think a slight health advantage on the side of NMSU. IRS going for the bomb plant immediately. Managed to, oh shoot, KZ takes down right, and then Burrito takes down IRS on both sides, so they both lost their 1v1s, and that's the end of the round because NMSU can defuse the bomb. And they take the lead 10-9. Remember that they only need 13 to win a map, so there's only 3 more rounds that NMSU needs to win this game.
And NMSU looks like they're buying full util and full rifles besides 1 player.
And UNM is like pretty poor C4 budget rifles, so. You know, but they have the op, so maybe they can make some plays with that.
You see the one op.
Looks like UNM's going for an A push here. They're all moving up. Util goes out. They flash. Thing is, NMSU has so many nades they can probably stave this off and wait for their players to rotate. Burrito finds 2 onto A site. Oh, 3 through the smoke. Dang, that's unfortunate. UNM only has 2 players up right now. And a player flanks from behind. KZ gets a kill while Burrito finishes off Wombat from the heaven angle. Very, very decisive win right there for NMSU. They just caught their push immediately and slowed them down, and like that just let the, you know, them to close in from all sides basically.
And I think this will force UNM to go into another save round.
That was a critical round because like you notice like they're having to buy budget rifles again, so you know, with that economy swinging, like they might lose this. They're not at an advantage for this round, so they might lose this, and then it's, you know, match point. Looks like a molly in mid here. 3 players from UNM waiting behind it. 2 players on B ramp. They're moving up. 1 player. He drops down from that connector area. Still 1 player in mid. Ooh, IRS managed to find him. Does not go down, unfortunately. But NMSU's throwing like 3-4 nades into mid here. They're smoking them off. They're throwing grenades. Oh, and KZ managed to see Wombat through the smoke. And Vic gets another kill. That's just crazy. That's what I'm talking about with the utility, is that they're just able to use it to win that. Wrestle gets a kill. Gets another, almost gets another in mid, but goes down to KZ.
No, yeah, they're using their util to their full advantage. Like that smoke there in mid. Wombat could not see through. And
yeah, they were just getting flashed and smoked, and like, you know, the advantage was just going to like NMSU. Just like made those kills really easy for them.
It was just util left and right, and it was NMSU.
Yep, it's match point right now. So if NMSU wins this, then they'll have the first map out of 3. So let's hope that UNM can, clutch this out. Looks like we have bomb on A side. IRS is lurking up here towards the elevator. Does not see that player, but he sees him now, and he gets the kill. Keen's on the staircase right here. Pulls out a nade at a very unfortunate time. Does not get punished for it, though. Still alive. Oh,
Oh,
misses the flashbang, unfortunately. Both players still on A site. NMSU is down 1, so UNM can probably use their numbers advantage to overwhelm a site here. There's only 3 nades left on NMSU, while UNM has 6. So let's see what they can do with this, see if they can do an execute, try and isolate some kills on the player here. Right, looking for that cheeky kill through the grates, but doesn't look like they can get it. Russell manages to find one in mid there. UNM throws a nade on B. I think NMSU knows what's up. They're rotating over to B. There's another one.
but you
Only
have that
2.
one in the back of B who's just
Yep, he's just hiding behind that pillar.
he's waiting.
Oh, and he goes down to Keen. Not before his teammate goes down. It's a 3v2 on B here. Patient Zero gets a snipe through the smoke there onto B site. Looks like he's fading the smoke. Oh, manages to get, oh dang. NMSU gets 2 kills, and they manage to take the site. And then they get the defuse. So that, and only he killed his teammate because he wanted the defuse. That's so toxic. But that ends the first match for whatchamacallit, NMSU. And so they're 1-0. We're 0-1, I guess. So yep, that's that. Unfortunate. I feel like UNM had like so much momentum going into those rounds right there in the beginning off of those pistol round, rounds. I think the fact is like once we start getting to more of an even playing field, NMSU is starting to like get win those rounds just through like better use of utility and stuff like that.
No, yeah, UNM had a really good pistol rounds, like just opening rounds. I feel like the first 3 rounds they did super good. They were able to keep NMSU's money down, like making them do force buys or save rounds. But then after NMSU would get a win round and be able to buy like maybe a little bit more here and there, that's where I feel like UNM starts to trip over themselves, especially because NMSU is buying more util, and NMSU, I will be honest, knows how to use that util to their full advantage.
Yeah, especially when like there was like I'm thinking of that one time in mid where like we had like 3 UNM players pushing up, and then you saw a smoke, you saw a flashbang, you saw an HE grenade, and another flashbang. UNM was deaf and blind, could not see anything,
No,
and
yeah.
the NMSU is just able to clean up the kills super easily because they're just going into such a disadvantage in like mid right there. But that's just what happens.
I still want to talk about that one pistol round that UNM was forced to do where they just rushed in their spawn.
Oh yeah, that
I
was
thought
funny.
that was so funny.
Yeah.
They were getting picks left and right, and it was so funny.
Yeah, the full save round when like they all went through mid and then like went into their spawn. They managed to get 2 kills.
That was my fault. I didn't trust the deagle. I did not trust the deagle, and that was my fault.
Yeah, I think yeah, you can't really underestimate pistols because the time to kill is so short in this game. Like just getting like shot twice by a pistol can just like mean the end.
Yeah.
Gives you a little bit of reaction time, but not much.
Especially, I feel like NMSU with their util, those like pre-set up nades, they would hurt.
Yeah, yeah,
But and I will be honest, UNM did have a couple of those mollies that were pretty good as well.
yeah, yeah.
So I feel like it's a pretty even playing field. I'm excited to watch this next map.
Yep, we're playing on Inferno, so
So I'm a little bit excited.
unlike this last map, Inferno got like a complete like makeover for CounterStrike 2, so it looks completely different now. I mean, not completely different, but like all the walls and textures have been changed, so it'll be interesting to see.
I assume I'm not going to remember it as like a casual player. I'm
Yeah.
going to be like, oh, this looks new.
I think I like Inferno. I think Inferno is a cool map. It's unfortunately a very util heavy map. Usually, like because it's very close range, and like the corridors are very quick and winding. So like having good smokes, having good flashes is what you need to get into these sites, and it makes sense that NMSU would pick this because like they're doing really well with their utility. So I'm hoping to see some good utility usage from UNM to slow down, like, T side, and then, like, make openings for themselves on um, CT side. Or I think I mixed that up. My bad. But you know what I mean, right?
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
um, but yeah, it seems like this is a game of like smokes and flashes right now. I think. I don't
No,
know.
yeah. Especially because I keep saying it. UNM is so good with those opening rounds when no util is to be had or
Yeah.
very little util is to be had. But then as soon as NMSU starts buying that util, it just kind of goes all downhill and they start tripping over the smokes or tripping over the flashes,
Yeah.
or they get hit with like the instant nade.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's where UNM needs to work on is either finding ways around that util or using their own util to their advantage as well.
Yeah. I think even though you might underestimate like a grenade that does like maybe like I don't know 10 damage or
Mhm.
whatever, which you have 100 health, so like you wouldn't think it would matter that much, but that is a big difference because for like the M4 that does like 90 damage, which normally wouldn't kill you, but with that nade damage you're just done.
Mhm.
So even though like if you look at the nade damage probably from these NMSU players, they're probably getting hundreds of damage like across the map. So that adds up, and like later in the round, like when there are those when both teams don't have any more utility, it's going to come down to who has like more health and like better guns and whatnot. And
Mhm.
so NMSU's like doing better than UNM late into the round just
Like I
based on
believe it
those.
was like 1 or 2 rounds where IRS was on like 8 health or 7
Oh yeah,
health,
yeah,
and
all
he was forced to swing, but then
yeah.
couldn't get the gunfight
And
because he was at 8 health.
that was because of nades and like other fights he took. So
Mhm. Mhm. So I feel like if they can reposition and like use their util to their advantage, no matter how much damage is done, like I feel like I would still recommend using that util to your full advantage.
yeah, I think mechanically UNM's players are very strong as well as
Mhm.
NMSU's.
Mhm.
Um, I'm just hoping to see like that be utilized to its fullest extent with the utility. You gotta make your fights as easy as possible and theirs as hard as possible, which
Mhm.
is what NMSU is doing right now. Because like you know it's like really hard to shoot somebody when you're completely blind and like
No, yeah.
smoked off and you're at weird angles out in the open.
And I feel like this is like a very even match so far,
I still think it's very even. Yeah.
cause so far it's kind of been each time they've been going band for band, round for round, and it's kind of like one after another, or it's like UNM will get 3 or 2 rounds and then NMSU will get 3 or 2 rounds. So I definitely think the skill difference is very much even.
Yeah.
Because UNM is really good with their guns, like really good. They've been getting picks here and there, especially on that pistol round. They got those headshots with that deagle that was needed, but NMSU does have that util advantage. But sometimes NMSU isn't the best with their aim, so it's kind of like you find what your team is good or what your team is not that great at, and I feel like they can work on that. And it's just finding those things that you need to work on as
Yeah.
well.
I'm hoping to see the decider for this map so we can, you know,
Mhm.
like maybe like I think UNM might be able to do well on Anubis
Mhm.
probably. But we'll see how Inferno goes first. We got to take this one match at a time. Right now, UNM's in the hot seat, I guess, because like we might, we got to make sure we win this round to continue surviving in this best of three.
Mhm. Mhm. I'm low key really excited for this game. Because as I keep saying, I'm excited to see the skill difference or like the skill sets because it's about the same. So I'm excited to see how each team plays it out and see where they're going.
Yeah, I think you know I think based on like UNM's team or whatever from last year, I think we still have like a couple
Open.
uh,
Someone's opening containers in
in the
game.
game. That's funny. They got a mainframe SSG08. That's $2.49 down the drain. We're going for another knife round here to decide which team gets starting sides. So, you know, um, looks like UNM has an early advantage here. Although, oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. And it all goes downhill for UNM. So it looks like NMSU is going to be choosing the starting side here. Historically, Inferno has been a very CT-sided map, but
Mhm.
I think it's gotten more even over the years. But we'll see like which side, which we call it. So it looks like NMSU is opting to stay on T side, and UNM is going to be on CT side. So they're hoping for like a stronger second half, I bet, which is I think a good idea. It's usually what you want to do.
Sorry, I do remember this map. I remember every time we used to spawn in, my friends used to kill the chickens. That's the
Yeah.
only reason I remember this map.
Yeah, this map has the chickens.
Oh my goodness, no, that used to be my favorite part about this map. Oh my lord. It's been forever since I played this map though.
Yeah. Even though it's pistol round, you still see like 2 players on NMSU buying full util. So I think that's
Mhm.
just something interesting to note there.
Mhm. Cuz I
Look,
think they know they're good with their util. They
yeah,
know how
yeah.
to use it, especially in this map cuz it's all
I
such
think
close quarters.
someone they see him in NMSU in mid there. I don't know whichever the third player is. Looks like there's a fight happening on quad here. Oh, Wombat. Oh, Keen gets one, but Wombat goes down to Burrito. But Keen manages to clean up, gets 3 kills.
Mhm.
IRS gets a kill in apartments. They have bomb control at the top of mid here. The last player in NMSU was lurking on B side, so the rest of the UNM is gonna come here to A and just like lock out this site, make sure no one can get in. Um, Leon here, last player alive. You know, no armor, but smoking a flashbang. So maybe he can use it. I don't know. But
And I
4v1, it's like basically over. But he's going in. He's gonna try and do this.
Well, and I feel like especially when bomb is down and they're just
Oh,
surrounding bomb,
yeah,
it's kind of hard to get into there, especially if you have that smoke and that flash, because they're just holding those angles around that bomb.
yeah. And Wrestle goes down, or Wrestle managed to take out Leon, so he gets his smoke. He picked it up. So that's like $300 they saved this round. Yep. So another pistol round to UNM. That's 3 pistol rounds, which is crazy. So, you know, definitely dominating in the with the pistols. Yeah, NMSU is forced to go on like a very like eco round, only buying like 1 pistol or a couple pistols and some nades. Looks like they're moving the bomb up Banana here onto B. Looks like UNM sees what's going on. Are they? Wrestle is running back to Coffin here. Just thinking, but they're just gonna overwhelm. Okay, looks like they're going down. They're trying to overwhelm, and they kind of did. NMSU managed to get 1 kill on one of the site players, but he did some work. He got 3 kills on NMSU there. They're heading on to site. They're getting the bomb down. Ooh, okay, looks like the bomb plant was stopped by RRS through the smoke. He managed to spam that spot. It's kind of a default spot, so, But Russell's in the site. He's looking for the player through the smoke. They're just spamming through the smoke, and they managed to find him, so.
It's pretty hard in that situation, especially when you're that low, just sitting in the smoke.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, especially in my brain, it's my thought to just shoot through the smoke and hopefully spray and pray. I'll
Yeah.
get him. And it looks like that's what UNM did.
Yeah, NMSU just like had nothing. Another round where, they're UNM's riding off the momentum of like the first pistol round with like the money advantage. They're gonna use it. So this round, NMSU does have some rifles, and UNM is full bot, everything. So no op though. So
They do have the rifles, but they don't have that much utility.
yeah, there's 2 players on Banana here and 3 in alt mid with the bomb. Looks like Wombat spots one. He takes out the bomb here. Looks like he sees another one. Does not manage to get the kill. Falls back to apartments. There's another fight happening here. Keen outside the smoke. Looks like Vic might be trying to push through, but the smoke fades. He backs up to Arch there. Wombat's watching the thing. Looks like Keen managed to find Vic right there in mid. He throws a nade into the smoke to clear it, but doesn't see anything. And Wombat, he pushed through apartments into alt mid and finds another one. There's only 2 players left on NMSU, and they're both stacked on top of each other in B site. So if anyone peeks them, you can really only realistically get one. Looks like Russell's going to see him, and he just goes down immediately to Leon.
But also, this round is going to be hard for NMSU because bomb is down on the other side of the map.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think it might still be possible, but I think they're just saving.
Yeah, I low-key think they might go for a save here because if they die and they fully lose this round, they might.
Yeah, they're coming down Banana. Wombat's about to make contact with Burrito here. Oh, he goes down. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Oh, looks like Keen was trying to pick up the AK there, but doesn't manage to grab it. Oh, he goes down too. It's a 2v2. Very winnable for NMSU here. Looks like one player is going through the tunnels here. Leon gets another one in alt mid. Oh, everything's falling apart for UNM right now. IRS gets 1 kill. Can he get the second? Oh, he goes down to Vic. Or to Leon.
And I feel like this is what we were talking about earlier, especially with how fast the rounds can change. It was a 4v2, and then all of a sudden it turned into a 1v2.
Yeah,
So
they were playing very together. If like when they were playing like right next to each other, like even if you manage to get one, the other one will trade you, right?
Even if like they were just playing off each other's peaks beautifully.
Yeah.
Like the last part where he peeked and died, and then the other guy peeked as soon as he got it.
Yeah, they were playing
got
the
the
trade.
trade.
Yeah, they were playing the trade there, so they timed it well. Where, he caught one out in the open, but like his teammate was able to come and like avenge him basically. So we're looking at the buys here.
Looks like both teams are kind of hurting a little bit financially, especially on NMSU since they lost 3 players, but UNM lost all 5. So we're seeing 1 pistol, and then on NMSU side, 1 SMG. Let's see what they do with the bomb here. So, you know, early smoke mid here. Looks like NMSU is pushing 3 up banana right now. A nade would be huge. Looks like they're coming up. They managed to take control of the top of banana here. They're moving in. 1 player gets caught by Wrestle. Wrestle almost gets another one, but he goes down. NMSU gets both B players. It's a 3v4 retake. Basically, this is extremely hard to do on Inferno. Like once you have the bomb site, it's like really hard to do. Wombat managed to find one though, pushing into banana though. He's full blind, does not see the player right there from the flashbang. Keen's over here in the church or whatever. Wombat goes entries on the site, finds one, goes down. IRS goes down. It's a 1v2 for UNM right here. Looks like he's opting to back out. The bomb is ticking even faster right now, so it's going to go off. NMSU might just go down to the bomb, so even though UNM didn't win this round, they're going to lose a couple more rifles. Although, I don't know. No, they're fine. Never mind. I lied. Oh, never mind. They're both dead. Yeah. Okay, I was right. So, yeah, even though NMSU won that round, they lost 2 players, so they're going to have to rebuy all their equipment again. So, I think they're still able to get armor AK for everybody, though. So, yeah. Well, UNM stuck again with another eco buy. We see a Nova. That's pretty cool. Trying to get some money. If you are unaware, the shotguns in this game, if you get a kill with them, they give you $900, which is like 3 times the normal amount that you'd normally get for killing a player. So, hoping to farm some kills there. Looks like Wrestle's going for an early molly here on banana. I think he threw it too late. But he's playing close. He gets pushed out. Oh my god. Oh, he goes down. That's unfortunate. Yeah, NMSU was able to molly him out of there. I would really like to see UNM using some more like aggressive utility on banana earlier in the round. I think that could really help. Right now, UNM's kind of stuck. You know, only 1 rifle on there, and it looks like it's well, I guess like 2 with the scout, but you know that's kind of a harder like only 1 like automatic assault rifle, right? Bombs on B. It's coming out apartments here soon. Both players are looking to probably peek at the same time to trade in case one goes down. But, yep, Vic is trying to clear the site. Almost goes, oh, he goes down to IRS with the Deagle. He managed to get out. Does not get traded by the bomb player. Looks like he's on site here. Rest of UNM's rotating over. They're holding Arch. Oh, okay, unfortunate. Looks like Wombat managed to get the trade for IRS there. It's a 3v. Oh, looks like Wombat also managed to get the kill on the player on site. So looks like UNM won this round. So very good on very good retake right there. I think some good plays from the players on A, managing to get that kill as they're entering. It's really important to get kills on at least the entry player for like when you're like defending in order to like hold the site. But even if like you do go down, at least you take one down with you, so it makes the retake easier.
And then it forces them to rebuy, especially.
Yeah, especially. So it looks like NMSU's on a pistol buy. Looks like 1 player with armor so far. We'll see what they end up buying, but yeah, they're on pistols, 3 Tech 9s, and a flash. Oh, that looks like a V rush, but you know they're splitting up. Maybe a apartments rush. That'd be sick. You don't. That's something I would do. Just like run up apartments. It looks like that's actually might be what they're doing. Well, 1 player's going up apartments. Looks like they're playing a bit more slower though. They're not going as fast. 2 players going through apartments though. Oh, they're all going apartments. Right caught with the nade out. That's unfortunate. Managed to get 1. They get 2. 1. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 3 players down on NMSU, just running through the fire there, getting burned to a crisp.
And also, bomb is down now.
Yeah, bomb is dropped in the pit right there. Looks like the NMSU players both in mid right now. Oh, 1 peeks out through apartments here. He managed to get like a surprise kill on a player with the nade out. That's unfortunate. Gets traded by IRS. 1 swings through the smoke. Managed to get the kill. Wrestle gets the trade though, and that ends the round. So UNM taking an early lead, 4-2. It's very cool.
It's very cool to see like what different pushes that everyone does, especially when they did their eco round when they pushed through apartments and they
Yeah.
just all kind of got wiped.
Yeah. That's
That
just
was
kind of what happens when you do pistol. Your goal is just to get in and try and overwhelm, use your
Mhm.
numbers. But UNM's able to use like their mollies and their utility to like slow them down. And when they can't do anything back, then like it's a bit rough.
But it does look
Early
like
nade
one
going down, I
NMSU
think that does a
player.
lot of damage to some of the players. Wombat takes a lot of molly damage, but manages to take down Burrito. Ooh, flashbang going out. He's full blind. They don't push him fast enough. They don't clear him. They don't know he's there. Wombat's right there. He knows the person's there. Oh, he misses the shot, but he gets the second, so that's good. He's only got 2 bullets left. I don't know if that's going to come into play, but there are 3 players left, so he can't kill them all. Looks like NMSU's trying to push through mid into B, or A here. One player goes outside through apartments. Looks like they make it through. IRS hears them going through and gets some good spam, but Pigeon's able to get onto the site here and takes out the anchor player, the pit player. UNM's rotating over. Managed to get IRS gets 2 kills on A and managed to take the site back to win the round. Very nice from UNM right there. So, yep.
I feel like on this map, UNM is doing a lot better with their util and also just holding angles.
Yeah.
Especially when that bomb drops. UNM has been really, UNM has been really good at just holding that bomb, and not feeding NMSU those 1v1s.
I think another thing I want to mention is like, while NMSU takes another timeout here, I think the B side is a bit weaker than the A side for UNM here. I think like the last times they've pushed B, NMSU has done really well, but as soon as they started going A, you have like these players are just ready to stop them in their tracks. We'll see. Let's see. Is that 5-7 from GFL? GFL. What is that? I don't know what that means. Well, the round started here.
And it looks like NMSU is on another save round. They bought a lot of utility, but they still kept with the pistols and like the Tech 9s and all of that.
Yep. Wombat managed to find a kill in mid here on a player. Looks like there's like 4 mid. He tanks some damage from a nade to get another, but he's low. He's 67 health. Looks like the NMSU managed to get through quad into short here. A player goes down. A UNM player goes down on B, but they respond. UNM responds with 2 kills on A on the opposite side of the map.
But that's also bombed down, and then the NMSU player's on the other side of the map, and it's
Exactly,
a 4v1.
Yeah, 4v1. Can't really do a whole lot. Isaac right here is watching the rotate. Might see him pretty soon. Oh, and he gets the flick. Nice. 3K. Yeah, that's just crazy. Isaac got 2 early kills in mid there, and then, NMSU just kind of fell apart after that, trying to trade him.
And especially those early kills are crucial, I feel, because then it forces them to change up how they want to push and all of that.
Yeah. UNM sets the tempo with those early kills, and they're kind of able to dictate how these fights go, and they happen on their own terms. So, gives them an advantage. Looks like they're going up. Wombat smoking off mid here, going for a cross. Looks like he might be going for an alt mid peek. There's one player in alt mid. Let's see if he gets this kill. Does not see him. Looks like he's watching mid from the window here. He's changing up the angles. He gets one. Nice. There is a player right behind him, though. I don't think he notices, but he's not going to get traded. He's coming up from behind, though, so he's got to be careful. It's like Wrestle is just spamming through the smoke here. Spamming with the op is kind of rough because, like, you only have 5 bullets.
But it does also look like Burrito was able to get that.
Yeah, he got behind Isaac and got him. Wombat. 2 players on B, but they're rotating more over to A right now. Looks like just 2 on both sides. I think they are just baiting out the utility from UNM because they're forced to throw flashes and smokes to stop them. But looks like they're committing to an A push. They push the arch player here. NMSU does. And looks like they're going to go keep pushing the arch player. Hopefully IRS can get a couple kills for his team. Gets 1, but goes down to Burrito. Officially 2 players on A right here. The pit player is still in A. It goes down immediately to Burrito. That's unfortunate. And then Keen gets killed by a player who slipped past Wrestle through B site, which is really, really unfortunate. You got to hold your flanks for your teammates, or else players like that can get through and get free kills on your teammates. You don't expect them to be there. And then Vic gets Russell with his pants down as he's looking the opposite direction.
But also, I kind of feel like because Wombat did die, as soon as you hand that team that op, the op is one of the most overpowered weapons in the game, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
they're running a double op right now. They have both. They have 2 ops.
And everyone usually really likes to run the op. So once you hand that other team the op, it's kind of like.
It's a $5,000 swing in terms of like their economy to the other team, basically, because it's an expensive weapon. But yeah, we see a Negev. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they're gonna like smoke spam with that or something. Oh, almost gets a kill with the Negev. Oh, but oh dang! What the heck? I thought that was a nade, and I would have got him. That's unfortunate. Seems like they kind of like missed the timing with the flashes and stuff, but you know. There's like 3 players about to push into B here from NMSU. Gonna nade down. They molly off those 2 players holding from coffins. They spam through, don't manage to find anything. Wombat's on the outside here. He's flashing. Oh, no, he's throwing a smoke down. Almost gets punished for that, but Right manages to get a kill on someone on A, the lurker. So it's just, 3v4. Pigeon gets Wombat as he pushes through the smoke. Keen's backing up. He's kind of waiting for that smoke to fade, but you're wasting valuable time when that happens. IRS throws a flash. Unfortunately, Right goes down the bottom of Banana, and the rest of the UNM players go down as they're picked off one by one by each of the players on NMSU. Yeah. I think, definitely, I think NMSU is starting to realize that they have better luck on B, so they're going to start pushing more people there. I wonder if UNM will start rotating players to accommodate for that, or if they're just going to keep Wrestle and IRS on B side.
But it also does look like UNM is taking almost a full save.
Yeah, it's a full save. They're going for double nade down mid here, so the hope is basically that, they do nade damage down mid, and then they're just able to overwhelm them. Ooh, unfortunately, UNM does take a lot of nade damage, and one player already goes down to patient 0. Leon gets another. They're just peeking one at a time, so they stand almost no chance, and that's it. All 5 players go down for UNM. I mean, you can't really expect. I mean, that's like the kind of what happens when you're going into a team with like full armor and rifles when you only have pistols. So, I don't know.
Those nades did do a couple damage, but not enough for UNM to be able to have themselves feel overpowering in that mid.
Yeah. I think maybe if they gave their grenades to the players in front, they might have been able to catch more damage from players going from bottom mid into Banana.
But now it does look like they're splitting more rather than hanging with everyone, because you see 1 in mid, you see 2 at B and 2 at A.
You see some player rotations. Keen and IRS have swapped spots on B and A, so looks like NMSU smokes off CT. Wombat finds a kill in apartments on the other side of the map, so it just gives them more map control. Wombat looks like he's peeking mid here, but doesn't get anything. He's just kind of chilling on quad now. Looks like everything's really calm. I think NMSU is collecting themselves and getting ready for some more nades. There looks like they're executing B now. A smoke and a flash go over. Patient 0 just smoked in, just waiting for, trying to find this player on quad here. Oh, he goes down to Right. Or no, Right gets another kill on apartments, and that kind of throws him off. Keen gets a kill on B side. Only 2 players left on NMSU. He throws a molly to try and get him off the angle, but he threw it a little too close. Looks like the bomb. They're just keeping the bomb on B side, so they're gonna go for like a B push. 2 players. UNM has 1 player, just like standard. No UNM players have gone down, but Keen has 17 health, so he's very low.
But I know there's one NMSU player that is decently low. I believe he's about like 30 health.
Pigeon entries into the site, gets a kill on Nubox, puts a molly down. Oh, and they line up for the double kill, and that ends the half. Wow. Okay, nice shot from Keen and IRS. That's crazy. Or Keen, sorry. Yeah, they just lined up there. They just like.
No, yeah, they were like, hold up, we're just gonna walk together, and then boom.
Yeah, bullets can go through other players and through walls. So the same bullet did double damage to, or did the same amount of damage to both players as they passed through them. That's crazy. That's just really that's really funny. All right. Well, now we switch sides. NMSU's on CT side, UNM
on T side.
It looks like UNM really loves those dual Berettas.
Yeah, those are great. I like those ones too. You just click really fast, and then
Mhm.
you have 30 bullets, which is the most. That's like the same amount as like a rifle. So you know, if you can just spam click, then you can just like spray people down. It's crazy. Would not want to take like a long range fight with the dualies, but you know, you can probably you know do okay with those.
Mhm.
We got some more utility on UNM side. We got like 3 smokes and 2 flashes, so we can see what they use to execute. NMSU's pushing down banana though. They're taking a lot of space. One goes down, they trade. Looks like UNM's just
They're
pushing
just
in. They
running it down.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. UNM. Both players traded. Still even. 3v3. One player is going through CT. Oh, he's going through coffins actually.
But it does look like
UNM's getting the bomb down.
It does
But
look like
this
Rusty's
player's
out.
going through. He's out in the open. Oh wait. Yeah. There's a smoke there protecting him. So. Okay. Looks like NMSU's closing in from like every doorway pretty much. One player in banana, which, you know, oh, Patient Zero managed to get real right from banana. Dang, NMSU's kind of got this in their favor. They're picking off each player one at a time, methodically, peeking each position at the same time. And then, you know, the last player on UNM goes down to Patient Zero. That's the end of the round there. So this is the first pistol round that NMSU has managed to win. So, you know, but, you know, you had some really good plays from Burrito holding the bomb site there, managing to get 2 kills on those players coming up banana with that push. And then, you know, Pigeon being able to close out the round with those 2 kills. Working with his teammates, though, to clear those positions out. So, yeah, now UNM's on the back foot for the first time after the pistol round. So, looks like they're opting to force up, probably because since they planted the bomb last round, they get some extra money from that. So, looks like they're opting to, you know, force as much money as they can. And NMSU, they don't have a whole lot of money since they lost so many players. Or actually, they lost 2 players. So, you know, Keen's going through apartments here, gets mollied off. Wombat's going through mid here, does not see the player on his right. Another 4x3 moment, unfortunately. Real right managed to trade him, though. A molly and quad splits the team in half. They looks like they're just pushing through, though. So they take some molly damage from that. One player in pit and one player playing arches. He drops down. Ooh, Vic managed to get 1. Looks like they got the bomb down, but they're having to play really passive. All 3 players in short here. That's not what you want to have happen, where all your players are just in one spot. Looks like NMSU's going for the defuse, but IRS manages to gets the player through the smoke. So many smokes down. Tricky Vic managed to get another player through the smoke. They're on defuse. Looks like all the UNM players just went down. Like they pushed through the smoke and managed to overwhelm them with numbers. NMSU takes the round as they defuse the bomb. So.
I feel like definitely watching. I definitely feel like NMSU is more of like a
CT-sided team. Yeah.
Because definitely watching some of their CT pushes or just like how they
that
play
was a
CT.
really good retake. They didn't let them take any like, you know, positioning on whatchamacallit, A site. If like the UNM team managed to get into like graveyard or pit, then like it would have been a much harder retake, but they managed to confine them to short and they were just, you know, took them out with like, you know, a smoke basically.
But also I do feel like it's kind of hard for UNM, especially because they're forced to either have like these eco rounds, like we see 2 AKs and like some other rifles.
Yeah, IRS gets a kill on Patient Zero in mid here. So that kind of opens up the map a bit for UNM. They get a pick. So they're kind of forced to move a player from B over to A just to watch that. But, you know, UNM still weighing their options here, trying to see where they want to go. Looks like they're making their way up banana quietly. Only 1 player on B, so they don't see any of the players. I think UNM could probably go for a quick. Looks like NMSU might sense something's up since they don't hear anything on A side, so one of their players goes back to CT. Seems like UNM hopefully going for like an execute onto B here. We see 1 nade from NMSU, but you know, it's quiet. Nothing's really happening right now. I think they're waiting, UNM's waiting for maybe a player to peek out. There's only 40 seconds left, so they don't have a whole lot of time to go back to A. 30 seconds remaining in the round. Still nothing. I think UNM's just waiting for the right time to push. Looks like they're going now. All 5 players going up through banana. Oh, that's so unfortunate. One
whatchamacallit, Wombat walks in front of Keen, gets shot in the back of the head, taking some damage, and NMSU is able to get that Burrito gets 4 kills actually as the side anchor, and you know, UNM just goes down instantly in that push. They had some smokes and some flashes and stuff. I was hoping maybe that would have helped more, but doesn't seem like that's the case. Looks like NMSU is taking the lead 8-7 in this match. So, you know, let's hope UNM can bring it back. There's only 5 rounds remaining for NMSU to win in order to take this, and 6 for UNM. Some basic math for you guys right there. I think UNM's just trying to get some map control, seeing if they can find like another pick early like they did last round. They're all on pistols though, so it's going to be kind of rough. Ooh, IRS with a nice Deagle headshot. Tries to spam down the player on quad and trade his teammate, but Patient Zero gets 2 kills onto UNM, so they're up a player. Ooh, and Burrito pushes through Banana and finds a player in mid from behind, so that's unfortunate. Only 2 players left on UNM. Burrito actually spots Wrestle in apartments, so they're closing in on all sides. Ooh, okay, Wrestle gets 2 Deagle shots onto Burrito, but does not manage to kill him. He is low though. But there's 3 players on NMSU like looking there into apartments. They know they're there. Burrito managed to finally gets the kill on Wrestle, and then Patient Zero pushes through and gets the kill on right. So another round at NMSU. This round UNM will be able to buy. So hopefully, you know, they're able to turn this around. Although you see like NMSU is super, super rich right now. They've won like 4 rounds in a row. So each player has like $5,000 almost, except that one on the right.
I feel like it's hard for UNM to find that map control that they really need sometimes.
Yeah. They kind of just get like boxed off by, you know, NMSU. A lot of nades going down. Banana getting some early damage on Keen here. Looks like they smoke kind of close. Keen might catch a player trying to push up Banana. Oh, shoot, not before he gets a kill on Wombat, though. Keen fighting the player on truck, managed to get him. 2 kills on B. The site is completely open. So UNM's probably rushing over to do that. They have 1 player going through CT. Oh, IRS gets a kill in mid on an A player. They're playing 1-1. Looks like NMSU smokes off the Banana. Looks like they just grab the gun and go back. Vic manages to flank behind and gets a kill. Flashes through. Ooh, dang, almost. IRS almost got Vic, but you know, he gets traded. 2v1 for UNM. Last player's on B. Also unfortunate, I think Keen might have stabbed his teammate. So he took some damage. But yeah, they just plant, and I think it might be it. This is still possible, still winnable for NMSU. So
especially with Keen being at 10 health.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just see how it goes. Both players are low. I think this last player, I forgot their name, but you know, I think it's Vic. But you know, he comes through arches. UNM, 1 player in pit, 1 player in apartments. This is extremely rough. It's so hard to retake on A site, especially when they have this much map control. He throws a nade, does not manage to find anything. He's on site. It's actually Pigeon on site. He goes for a fake defuse, and both players peek him, and he goes down. So UNM gets the round. Very nice play. Oh no, but like both players blow up, unfortunately. So even though they won that round, you know, they're still kind of hurting for money because they just lost 2 players. But you know, they kind of had to stay there just in case, you know, he tried to defuse. So looks like UNM making up the deficit here. It's only a one round difference.
I like the way more towards the end where he went for the fake defuse and they both pinched him at the same time.
Yeah.
It kind of forces you to pick one or the other, and you don't know who's low or not, so you kind of don't know who to swing.
Yeah, that's definitely true. So, yeah, just standard positionings here. Some early nades down. Banana does not. Seems like it hurts Keen a little bit, but Wright managed to get a kill on the apartments player, I think, or actually I think it's the mid player. I wasn't really paying attention. That's unfortunate. Burrito managed to get a kill on Banana though. Gets Wombat. I wonder if they're going to try and push up again. They've had a lot of success pushing through Banana into mid. One player playing in the corner there, and another player playing on the balcony in apartments. It's a hard position to clear, but looks like the Arch player swings out and tries to spam through the smoke. Looks like NMSU is full rotating over to A. Oh, they do not spot the player on the apartment's balcony. That's so unfortunate. He managed to get two, not before Keen trades, but it's not enough, and he goes down to Pigeon on site. That was also a very crucial round for NMSU as well, because they were also very poor that round. They each player, if they lost that, then CT side's a lot more expensive than T side, so they have to spend more money than the T's do.
Well, and especially now because they need only, 3 more rounds to win. I feel like that was very crucial because then at that point it could be tied 9-9.
Yeah, UNM's opting for like a full save basically. They really want to make sure these next rounds count, so they're going to try and put their best foot forward. They're not going to try and force this. Oh, that's so unfortunate. A nade kill from NMSU here. Well-timed. Managed to get a player coming up banana. They still have nades. They're doing tons of damage. Burrito is getting 2 kills with the op here, but he goes down to Wombat. He managed to pick it up. Maybe he can do something crazy with this right now. He's going fast. He's seeing if he can catch these players off, but looks like they're not quick enough. NMSU players closing in from all sides. Wombat finds a kill on a player on new box. Peeks into CT, almost gets the kill. Tries again, misses twice. That's unfortunate. He backs up. Looks like, oh, and then the Patient Zero, who was creeping up from behind through mid, gets both UNM players, and that ends the round in the favor of NMSU. I still think that's really good, though. They managed to get 2 players on like a full save. That's like, it's not bad. And now both teams full buying, even playing field pretty much. We have an op on T side, so hopefully Wombat can utilize that well. I honestly don't think opping on T side Inferno is sometimes pretty rough. I think just
No,
like
yeah. I feel like
and he shoots his teammate in the foot, but he gets gets damage on the player on mid there. Wombat does. Looks like UNM's trying to push through the smoke here on banana, but it seems like an ill-fated decision as one player goes down to Leon. Looks like they're going through mid here, trying to peek through. They do not see anything. One player on Arch who's holding that. Just a player in the smoke completely blind. Looks like they're getting apartments control. NMSU is not there. UNM again looking for mistakes. Also kind of waiting for the utility to be gone. NMSU has just a lot of smokes, and they can just delay for a long time. Oh, Patient Zero gets 2 kills from Arch. IRS here, 34 health goes down as well to Patient Zero. It's only Wrestle and Apartments versus 5 players. He gets 1 in pit, but the rest of the players know his position. Looks like he moves back through Apartments, and all players are grouped around the bomb. What Wrestle needs to do here is try and isolate as many 1v1s as he possibly can. See if he can catch players off guard, but he's caught by Burrito, who's holding the angle with the op in Apartments. It's match point for NMSU here. If they win this round, then they win the map and they win the match overall. So let's hope they UNM's able to do it. We got 4 rifles on UNM side.
But I do see, I think, 2 ops on CT's side.
Yeah.
So I bet you one of them is going to be holding middle, so it's kind of going to be hard to hold middle. Or push middle.
Where op is really good on CT side because you're able to rotate between arches and banana really quickly. On T side, it's really hard because you have to move through so much of the map to do stuff. Patient Zero managed to find a kill on ramp here from mid, and unfortunately was not able to Russell was not able to trade that because he was caught in that molly. Wombat does an aggressive peek into banana here. Does not seem to get any damage. Burrito managed to pick off 2 with the op there. Wrestle is trying to shoulder peek to bait out the shot, but ends up getting a shoulder shot anyway. IRS on the opposite side of the map swings wide, does not get managed to get 1 but not another, and that's the end of the game. So that is 2-0 victory for NMSU over UNM. I think it was still a close game regardless. I mean, UNM still managed to get a lot of rounds early. They really, worked off of their early leads really well. I think they used their momentum well, but fortunately they couldn't close out the end of those matches as things went longer, as both teams got, the same amount of like money. Like they
Well,
can.
and I especially feel because I feel like this was a definitely pretty even match. Because every time we either saw NMSU win or we saw UNM win, we would always bounce back, or they would always bounce back with either a full buy or like they would bounce back in a pistol round by winning it. Um, or even they didn't even have to win the round. Sometimes they would just pick off enough players to damage them money wise, getting them not to be able to buy like either rifles that they wanted, and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it was definitely swinging back and forth the momentum. So,
Hmm.
you know, but that's unfortunate. So
And
yeah,
and I believe that brings rivalry week 4-2. I
4-2.
believe.
Yeah. So
Um,
our next game's gonna be Splatoon 2 after this, or Rocket League. Sorry, it's Rocket League. That's so bad. I'm sorry. It's Rocket League after this. Um, so we're hoping we can make it 5-2, which would be really cool.
no, yeah, I believe even if NMSU does win the next game, I believe we've won rivalry week unless we have
Yeah.
any other games.
Well, we have the football game,
We
I
have the
guess,
football game.
which will obviously definitely win.
One can only hope.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I feel so far during rivalry week, it's been so much fun watching all the teams compete. Like the ones that I mainly paid attention to were CS:GO and of course Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six, yeah.
Those two were the most fun to watch for me because I play Rainbow Six and I also
Yeah.
play CS:GO, and it's been so much fun watching them rally against each other. R6 is kind of like a different story, but especially in CS:GO, it's so much fun watching them go one by one, ban for ban, round for round, and that was super fun to watch.
Yeah, I've only tuned into the counter or the League of Legends match because my friend's on the team, which is his name's Cody. He plays Recon up takedowns. That's his name, but he's a good player. I like him. They unfortunately lost that match too, so I don't know.
No, yeah, I feel like this rivalry week has been so crazy. It's just been so much fun being able to just like either be a part of it by casting, um, or even just like watching the games.
Yeah.
Like some of my friends have sent me pictures of them watching because I am casting, which has
Nice.
been a lot of fun, and I love casting. I
Yeah.
love it so far. But
Yeah. Do you have anything to like maybe like as plug or anything for like esports?
like what do you mean?
I want to talk about Team Fortress 2. I
Oh.
think NMSU, if you're watching this, you got to make a Team Fortress 2 team so we can beat you in Rivalry Week. Same thing
Um,
with Deadlock. So please answer that request, please. Thank you.
I'm shouting out my Rainbow Six Siege team. I love them with all my heart. Silver, those are my boys. We're actually playing a game after this, so I'm really excited to play that. It'll be our first time playing as like a full team, which will be so much fun. I know Cherry dominated in the NMSU game. That was super fun to watch. So if you guys are interested in Rainbow Six Siege, I recommend coming, joining.
Yeah. Same thing with Team Fortress 2 and Deadlock. If you're into any of those Valve games or whatever, contact me on Discord. Portal, very cool. So, yeah.
Even if you're just a casual
Even if
player.
you're a casual player, yeah, we love to play with just whoever,
Even
do
if you just
casual.
want to run ranked, like if you want to run ranked, have fun, just come join. Like it's so
Yeah.
much fun. It's such a safe environment. Like I feel so welcomed here. I love esports.
Yeah. So make sure to stay tuned for Rocket League. This has been the CounterStrike 2 Rivalry Week match.
And that will be us signing off.
Yep.